University of Missouri Healthcare knows you've got better places to be than in a hospital. That's where our world-class technology and highly skilled medical team come in. We get you home sooner. That's important to you and those who wait for you.
Rufus, guess who's home?
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends. This is Thursday. It's August the 18th. We've got two topics today, School of Health Professions and City of Columbia's recycling. We're going to talk about that. And normally we have Andrea Shelton on with us talking about recycling, but she couldn't be with us today. I think she's having more 8x10 glossies made because she's run out. She's become so popular. We have her assistant, Stephanie Bonaparte. Welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Good to have you on Radio Friends. So where is Andrea today?
Well, she couldn't be with us today, but
So she sent you to
she
fill
sent
in.
me
Well,
to fill
you
in
did.
for her.
All right. So what do we want to talk about?
We want to talk about going back to school the green way. We want to talk about the things that you should try to do to stay green and help the environment while getting prepared to go back to school.
Okay, so how do you do that?
Well, you want to try to use public transportation or carpooling if you can,
Mm-hmm.
or bicycling. And when you buy your school supplies, try to get products that are green.
So look for the little recycling tag
If you
on all
can.
the paper that you buy.
Yes.
On even backpacks. Can you buy backpacks that are made from recycled material?
I don't think they have those out yet, but I do know that they have some out there that do help the environment. Like if you buy a certain percentage of it, will go back to the environment.
Okay. So you want to look for those tags.
Yes, you want it.
For environmentally friendly products.
Exactly. Also, there's pencils out there that are made out of recycled paper. So you want to try to find those. And there's also a new one. There's a new brand out there that has the scent in it, different scent. So when you write, it's also made out of recycled newspaper, but it has a nice little smell to it too.
Oh, okay. So now some of the pencils, that's kind of interesting.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, some of the pencils, instead of using wood,
Yes.
the recycled newspaper. So think of that when you're recycling your newspaper or any of the items that you take to recycling centers or you put out for curbside, that it may end up in some school kid's pencil.
Exactly, and it will.
Yeah. And what else?
And you can also get paper. That Office Depot, I know, is doing a better job of doing everything that's 100% recycled paper. That's what you really want to look for.
100%.
100% recycled paper, and it still looks nice. It's still all white. It doesn't look like
It doesn't have those specks in it.
right. It looks like freshly brand new paper, but it's recycled.
How many times can then if you buy recycled paper, 100% recycled paper, can you recycle that again?
Yes, you can. That's the beauty
Is there
of it.
a limit to the number of times that it can be recycled?
No, that's the beauty of it. We want to keep reusing the same paper. That way we can eliminate cutting down trees.
So you're telling me if you buy 100%, that's really mind-boggling. You buy 100% recycled paper.
Yes.
You're done with it. You recycle it. It can be made into paper again.
Again,
And it's
yes,
not
it
going to lose any of its
No.
paperosity there, or whatever. That
No,
That's
it
a new
won't.
word we made up, paperosity.
Right.
So what else?
And you can also think about getting these notebooks. There's new notebooks out there that are made out of recycled paper, even the cover and the back. So, and they have special prints on it. You know how the kids like Spider-Man and princesses, they actually have recycled notebooks that have those prints on top of them.
Okay. If people want more information on staying green, going back to school, can they
Yes.
call your office?
Yes, they can.
And the number?
874-6254.
And either you or Andrea
Andrea.
will return the call.
That's correct.
All right. Stephanie, thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
coming
having
by.
me.
And tell my friend Andrea Shelton hi for us.
I will
We
do
missed
that.
her, but you did a fantastic
Thank
job.
you.
You need to go get some 8x10 glossies made also.
Thanks.
Okay. Now, we turn to Nancy Cheak-Zamora.
Correct.
Did I pronounce it
Yes,
right? Good to
perfect.
have you here,
Thank you
Nancy.
so much.
School of Health Professions. And you wanted to talk about mental health care falling into the category of caring for our health.
Exactly. Well, I have recently done some analysis and written a couple of papers and book chapters on how we need to integrate mental health with our more primary care and our regular medical services and the positives and important of that. How the healthcare reform will help us do that as well.
Now, you gave me a statistic before we came on that, what was the percentage?
So 1 in 5 people are diagnosed with a mental illness at some point in their life. So
1 in 5 people are diagnosed with a mental illness some point in their life. But you said deaths, what's the percentage of deaths caused by mental illness?
Well, it's it's more negative behavior. So certain negative behaviors make you more likely to die, like smoking, obesity, not working out, and
that
alcohol.
That falls into mental health, mental illness?
Yes, so those are negative behaviors, and we try to, in psychology, try to promote as good behaviors as possible, because that's going to help us live long, healthier, happier lives.
Mm-hmm. So how do you change? How do you go about changing those negative behaviors?
It's really difficult, right? And it's not something that we can expect our primary care physicians to do, which is sort of how the system works now. We ask our primary care physicians to talk to our patients about smoking and about maybe working out or eating more healthy. And that's not particularly fair, because just talking to somebody isn't going to change their behavior. There are techniques of continuous sort of long-term care and really working with somebody intensely to help them change those behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
But for instance, smoking. So there are certain patches and medical things that we can do to help you to stop smoking. But unless you have sort of more intervention or more internal desire to stop, it's not going to happen.
You need to have some type, almost like a little prod there, like the little electric poker. Hey, every time you smoke,
yes,
that's going to happen.
So
same thing with working out too.
Exactly. Changing that behavior is a long-term process and not something we can expect to just happen because we tell you once a year to do it.
So, do you think we're making progress, or are you making progress with this?
Yes, I think we are changing our priorities, which I think is unbelievably important. We're going from this sort of acute care model in the healthcare system to thinking more about longitudinal care and how we can coordinate different providers to really give our patients the best care that they need over time.
Okay. If people want to have more information about this?
Well, one website that's wonderful is healthliteracymissouri.org. It's .org.
Healthliteracymissouri.org.
That helps you to sort of understand how to advocate for yourself in the healthcare industry. And then also a lot of the information that I've been writing about is in the health reform. So thinking about looking at the website for the healthreform.gov would help as well.
All right. Nancy, thank you so much for coming by. Pleasure having you here from School of Health Profession. Tomorrow, Mel Zelenik will be with us. Our show directed by Travis McMillan, Reynolds Journalism Institute, Audio Pat Akers, KBIA, our floor director, Andrew Roscoe, and our assistant producer, guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Go to kbia.org, sign up for a vodcast or podcast, or follow us on facebook.com/RFWPP. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.